Planet Earth has been home to many animal species. Apart from human being itself, many lives have ended because of men, although others through nature's decision. In this video, you will get to know 5 cases of species that seem to have come out of a fantasy story, but have given enough reasons to consider them as monsters that still live in this world. Number 5. The death worm of Mongolia. Although there are many skeptics, in some areas of Mongolia, the locals echo that in the Gobi Desert, there's a type of red worm whose length is a maximum of 3 feet. It is said that it's a worm capable of infiltrating the entrails of cattle to plant their eggs there. According to the folklore of the natives, this animal kills people just by looking into their eyes. It is considered to have the ability to spit venom and emit electric shocks, just as an eel would do. Number 4. Moas. This bird species was or is native to New Zealand. According to certain records, it went extinct 500 years ago. But there are testimonies of Maori hunters who claim to have seen the moas in the 17th century. It is a species whose height is 3.6 meters, presenting itself as an enormous ostrich, but endowed with hair. It is considered that the hasp eagle, which was a huge bird, was the only species to dare to hunt this large type of bird. The theory that exists is that the moas survived extinction, but over the years, it became a smaller bird, reaching a height of only 1 meter. Number 3. Bodmin moor beast. This beast is practically a wild cat that lives in the area of Bodmin Moor in England. It is proven that it's a species that still lives in the conditions of our planet, while many farmers have found cattle devoured with violence by this type of cat. Number 2. Champ. Lake Champlain, like Loch Ness, is so deep that 2 statues of Liberty would be necessary to reach its surface. For that reason, the rumor that a large monster lives there, known as Champ or Champion, and it has been seen by a large number of people since the 17th century. Even today, some people have observed how the head of this beast, with its long neck, emerges from the waters to remind the inhabitants near the lake of its solitary and silent presence. In the year of 1977, Sandra Mancy, an amateur photographer, achieved what would be the most remarkable image about the presence of this mysterious animal. Number 1. Meg Alania Prisca. At its time, the species Meg Alania Prisca was a pretty fearsome prehistoric lizard in the animal kingdom. Its constitution and genetics allowed it to withstand the inclement passage of time and the high temperatures left by the asteroid that ended the era of dinosaurs. At least, that is what those who have had the opportunity to see this animal consider. It is recorded that in the year of 1939, a train that made a route through New South Wales had to stop abruptly when the engineer identified a trunk on the railway tracks. Minutes later, that trunk began to move, exhibiting its 8 meters in length. Meanwhile, a specialist in reptiles also claims to have seen him during a jeep trip along the mountains of that same region. Zero Zone, Altamahaha. And in the Zero Zone, we have the Altamahaha, a freshwater monster whose length would be 9 meters. Many people claim to have seen it at the mouth of the Altamaha River, located in the region of Darien, Georgia. Despite the many testimonies that prove its existence, there are also who doubt, and they are right to do so because of the simple reason that Darien is a population founded by Scots. So this legend is quite similar to that established by his countrymen about Loch Ness Monster.